My name Edmund Yakani, Executive Director of CEPO. I would like to take this opportunity to share with South Sudanese findings of our fourth pre-election domestic observation. CEPO is engaged in pre-domestic election observation because we believe that when elections get messed, get violent or get rigged or get unfair or not credible, is not during the polling day. It's normally start from its pre-planning stage and preparation stage. Therefore, so we have taken the responsibility to be proactively engaged in pre-election domestic observation exercise. Here are the findings of our fourth pre-election domestic observation results. Number one, if there are no any adequately and timely allocation of funding to the national institutions that have a mandate for creating a conducive environment for elections, the chances of us having a conducive environment for holding election in December 2026 is minimum. Secondly, if we don't amend the current amended electoral law and correct the ambiguity that exists in the current electoral law in terms of calculation of mathematics, and chances of delimitation of constituencies are not properly addressed in the electoral law as amended, the chances of us having a confused civic education for citizens is very high. The third, if the parties does not roll out phase 2 of the unification of the forces, the chances of us having a conducive environment for effective engagement on constitutional making and electoral civic education is going to be also minimum. The fourth findings we have is that if state offices for National Election Commission are not properly established at the early stage of the beginning of the 2 newly extended year for transitional period, the chances of the states having a very strong, functional, transparent electoral commission offices is very, very low. Number 5, if we still continue entertaining restrictive civic and political space, we may not win public trust and confidence for effective participation in the expected December 2026 election. Our last finding is that the leadership of the country need to take advantage of the remaining 4 months of the extended old pre-transitional period, which are 4 months. The 4 months, we hope that our leaders will harvest the low-hanging fruits. And the low-hanging fruits are 1, amendment of the National Election Act to address the ambiguity that exists in the current act. Number 2, quick and urgent allocation of funding to the electoral related institutions. Number 3, hanging fruit, immediately rolling out phase 2 of the unification of the forces, so at least you have a conducive environment for citizens' engagement on the constitution. Another low-hanging fruit is opening civic and political space for political parties to start engaging early enough with the citizens on their preparation towards the expected election of December 2026. Also, another low-hanging fruit is the country must implement the call for observation of the reforms in the public finance management, and this, it includes South Sudan joining the extractive industries transparency initiative, so that we commit ourselves to the principles of transparency and accountability as the use of our funding and natural resources and extractive is concerned. Finally, I'd like to take this opportunity to appeal to the leaders of the country, His Excellency President, His Excellency First Vice President, and other Vice Presidency, that the Presidency need to urgently meet and make decisions on creating a clear, implementable, with clear task and responsibility and resources attached matrix for the remaining pending task of the R-axis, as we still have 4 months left. Please use the 4 months of the all pre-transitional period for harvesting the low-hanging fruits, but let us have also a clear implementation matrix in the 4 months before we roll out the newly extended 2 years for the transitional period, which commences from 22nd February 2025. Thank you very much.